Something that an intercessor must come. An intercessor must come into a point of knowing that when he's praying, he's not just praying for himself. He's praying for others. Intercessor is not the man who prayed for himself. Intercessor is he who prays for others. Is he who has the burdens of nations, a burdens of nations, a burdens of head, a burdens of matters that does not even concern him. That's an intercessor. And those burdens doesn't come from him. Those burdens come from the Spirit. That's what makes him an intercessor. God putting burdens in his heart, things that he should pray, things that he should stand for. Intercessors are those who praise the heart of God, the heart of God, the heart of God through the Spirit of God. There is a spirit in us that maketh intercessors for us with a groaning that cannot be uttered. He is not praying. He is not praying for himself. He is praying the mind of God. Oh, and no man can pray the heart of God without the Spirit. That's why though we ought to pray, but we don't know what we ought to pray. That's why the Spirit is there to make intercessor for us with a groaning that cannot be uttered. It is a groaning of the Spirit. It is a groaning of of the immortals, groaning for the business of God to be done on the earth. Kaibo letos alibo kaibores aido mamas kai corentus kai kuratos ai kupe pobos ante oh Jesus kababa bore ebukantelo Jesus epos Carnality does not magnify God. Carnality does not bring God honor. Carnality does not bring God praises. Carnality, but the spiritual glorified through faith. The carnally minded is a sin. Is an enmity with God. But to be spiritually minded is life. It's life. Spiritually minded is just like minding the matters that pertains to the kingdom. The mind is just like having a spirit mind. A spirit does not think of his own. The spirit think of his Jesus told the disciple, he will not speak of himself. He will speak whatever that he heareth the Father saith. He will take of me and bring to you. A spiritual minded people does not speak of themselves. They speak of him that sent them. They speak of the kingdom they represent. They speak of the master that governs them. They speak of the law, the supreme that governs their living, their existence. That is what spiritual does. To be spiritually minded, it simply means that man will leave his origin, his burden, his problem, his matter, but present the matters of his maker. That is what a spiritual minded person does. Because he said to be carnally minded is dead. So if you are carnally minded, that means you are mattering the things that matters to you. You are mattering the things that surround you. You are mattering the things that your eyes can see. You are mattering the things that really bothers you, but not the things that matters to the kingdom, not the things that matter to where you come from, not the things that matter to him that created you. But to be spiritually minded, you have the spirit mind. You have the spirit mind, and spirit don't fight for themselves. They fight for the kingdom they represent. Oh, they don't speak for themselves. They speak for the kingdom they represent. Oh, so if a man must honor him, if a man must honor God, it must be out of flesh and be spiritually minded. Only that he can live. And living is not living for himself. He lives for the kingdom he represents. Oh Jesus. Kababa Buriata, Tantelemote, Kaiborata, Aiganto, Kabotena, Kaibone, Bretos, Atatimonta, Taikatabosque, Leda Bontakade, Aikaidova, mind of the spirit we endorse, we crave, we desire, we grow, mind of the spirit. Kaida Baba Buriata, Kaidodos, Aika Baba Buriata Le, Pamboria, Elademon Kadababontele, Lega de Bocanta, Pabambros Elate, Medondo Leta, Pagadante, Lego de Belatanta Lima, Pambore, Lega di Badon de Lema, Pandelego Kada. Oh Jesus. You cannot represent the kingdom of God well if you are still in the flesh. You cannot represent the kingdom of God well if you are still in the flesh. If you are still carnal man cannot represent the kingdom of God. Only the spiritual minded can represent the kingdom of God rightly. That is the cause of the error that we are having in our generation of today. Until we are spiritually minded, we cannot be able to divide the truth. Aito, Kapapa Bonete, Leketi Rada Kataka, Ekete Kete, Logo Shikatabada, Barade Monte, Zele de Bus, Kadiba Koko, Lade, Mogode, Kainama, Edebo Kanima, Rade, Bokodes, Ahatamaka Rusia. Jesus, your name is ever great. You are the wisdom